The root of all martial arts is Africa. And I would venture to say that South Africans, Sub-Saharan Africans, and the Middle Belt is really the main descendants of the progenitors or the founders of martial arts. This is clear from the history of Nubia and Nek. If you want to learn how to hide from great martial artists or cheat and drug, how to create a facade, then feel free to join secret societies and the secret society martial arts system. They will teach you how to correctly present martial arts in a way that seems workable. But if you want to actually learn combat martial arts applications, then that's another story. There's nothing that these other martial artists can offer me because they cannot beat me. Nothing will change that. Black people have been shunned in America, and there is little hope for them overcoming this abhorrent practice of playing stupid, especially about Black history. You see time and time again that the occult is at war with itself. Hitler putting Masons in camps, executing them, torturing them for secrets. And the modern white nationalist and neo-Nazi movements, for the most part, are led by occultists and eugenicists. Voltaire was someone who believed in social engineering. He was a Freemason, and this is acknowledged by Masons. He died around a decade before the French Revolution, from 1789 to 1799. This, of course, was after the formation of the Illuminati in 1776 and the Declaration of Independence also in 1776. Look at the timeline. The Bolshevik revolutions. Masonry and communism are very similar, but not exactly the same. Absolutely, Masons believe in the Hegelian principle. This is on record. They understand its application. They understand the different materials you need to build something, and these materials include the left and the right. Then you have them referring to paths, such as the left-hand path and the right-hand path, talking about balances, and worshiping a God that they believe is just as evil as he is good, and that good needs evil to exist. All these are false ideas designed to elevate a group of liars above everyone else. They go to great lengths to put people beneath them. To this day, they run mind control operations on me, harass me, drug me, putting everyone in danger. All so they can maintain the structure of society. Recently, Little Boosie has come out and said, yes, the entertainment industry is trying to make little kids gay. He predicts that half of the population will be gay in the next 10 years or so, or whatever he said, whatever period of time he said. When you look at the Age of Enlightenment, it was the Jews teamed up with blacks and other minorities, with women, and with gays. And it's similar to the Democratic Party. In fact, the Democratic Party has more in common with Freemasonry than the Republicans. Voltaire described Christianity as a horrible Christian sect, and that he believed that Masonic principles should be applied to Christianity. So when you look at this thing, absolutely Freemasons are the enemies of mankind, and the Age of Enlightenment is one of the worst things that's ever happened to humanity. I have people in my own family who don't see it that way. I have feminists and liberals in my family. people who have no problem with LGBT people. They have girlfriends who have LGBT people, you know, bisexuals and so on. It's very funny when you consider it. A lot of the people who are dying because of the New World Order are gay. So these people are basically satanic gays who don't really care about gays or lesbians or anything like that. They care about the order of society, which allows them to make the money. So, like Bootsy said, the gay agenda was about money, but more specifically, it's about the order that gives them respect and gives them more bang for their buck, you know, and more control for, you know, for their money, and it allows them to create the money. That's what's going on here. It is a pity that many of you don't understand that I express my warrior nature. I make jokes. When I say baby leopard and Floki and so on, ask Floki, you know, it's a joke. It's like, look, you know, if you think that me acting like a warrior is crazy, me talking about God is crazy, well, you know, look around in the world. You don't really understand the world. You don't really understand me. I'm probably the most sane person you'll ever meet, because my higher degree of sanity has allowed me to see what must be done, the wisdom to proceed with splendor and careful perception. One of the greatest tragedies that has ever occurred in the history of human existence is that people who are concerned with trickery and treachery and not righteousness have taken a hold of politics. This is despicable and unacceptable. So let us truly contemplate and discern what must be done, while not allowing our base impulses, our carnal nature, our lower self to confuse us about what is right. As I pointed out many times, Masons have always been there guiding the most evil sciences, saying that they're the wisest and the best. Francis Galton, the eugenicist, was a Mason. Voltaire, whose ideas fueled the French Revolution, was a Mason. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Harry Truman, the OSS, and the CIA, the people who founded them respectively, were Masons. Albert Pike, a Confederate general, was a Mason. A lot of entertainers, even Shaquille O'Neal, was a Mason. Let's not be fooled. We live in a society that is controlled by secret societies, and that includes martial arts. These people have nothing to offer me but hindering my progress, material nonsense, and lies. They need to learn from me and my actions, and not vice versa. They need to stop pretending that they have something to teach me or that they know better about something than I do. They don't. They need to stop lying to everyone, pretending to be the experts and leading them astray. The only thing that really matters is devotion to God from a Christian perspective, not a Masonic one. Once you let secret societies into your lives, you have let the devil into your spirit and your home. And your children will suffer as a result. The highest form of wisdom is devotion to God, nonconformity, and selflessness. This brings love, peace, and spiritual prosperity. So again, I tell you, do not be fooled by Freemasons and their petty ways. Do not be fooled by the phony movements against them. They are occultists as well, who are also concerned with social engineering. A righteous man changes the world through his example. He leads by example. And that is what I have done. And I'm proud of it. I did not have to resort to cheating, trolling, psych ops, drugging, hiding. I stood my ground. And one by one, I defeated every challenger that ever opposed me in my entire life. And here I stand, or rather sit, as the top martial artist in American history. No one has done what I've done. No one has had all the other martial artists hiding as I have. No one has offered $3,000 for almost 3 years as I have. No one has done this covertly drugged with psych ops run on them. I have. I've outsmarted Confucius, outperformed Bruce Lee, and I've proven definitively that Christianity is the truth and that the enemies of Christians consist of the worst criminals and the biggest mass murderers who are Masonic friendly, such as Stalin and Mao. It is time people wake up and understand that Africa is the root of all things. And in order to find God, you must return to the beginning, the root. God is the ultimate root, and you must follow the path to the beginning to understand what you must do to become closer to God. We are all Africans. Certain groups of Africans just happen to outperform others. But I love all cultures and all people. And I will continue to tell the truth, no matter what it costs me, financially, personally, romantically, and otherwise. I am an Igbo and a Biafran. I know not cowardice. I know not dishonor. I know not betrayal or disloyalty. Ignoble actions are beneath me. I do not balance good and evil. I strive to be good. And during this divine internal struggle, I have shown you all what it means to truly be a man versus what it means to put on an act, a facade, or go through the motions of being a man while really having ulterior motives and a weak mind state that allows you to fall in line with lesser minds, lesser spirits, and godless heathens, as well as their satanic allies. I am Chukwuemeka, the top martial artist. I am covertly drugged and persecuted for my political views. I have proven this in my extremely damning video playlist and my divinely damning video playlist. Anyone who says otherwise is a liar that lacks basic insight, and you should disregard everything they say from that point on. Thank you.